A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A manager checks in with his ball club.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Nolan Ryan gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, left fielder, number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Just hung in there on that one. Lifted down the line in left. Maven on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Manny Machado now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside corner. Carrasco leads off first with one away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The count now at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
I'm really hoping to see Mark Trumbo turn it around. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
In now for the O's, Chris Davis. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A wave and a miss. Here it comes on 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away. Big swing for Davis now, and a ball carrying well out to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, what's good, YouTube? Sam Man here. So I don't know what the fuck. Like, this is silly. Like, this has got to be scripted.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level
Yeah,
will
so
just
they can do all their
continue to spoil
dialogue. This
pitches
has
they
got to
don't
be
like
scripted.
until they get that pitch.
Because the very
they
first,
do
I haven't
like.
been able to get
Guess what?
anything past
He
it. If it's in
really
the
liked
zone,
that
they
one.
hit it. That's fucking crazy.
Here's
This isn't the
Scope
first pitcher
now.
I've taken to the majors either, so I don't know what's
As
going
he'll
on.
go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike
But
one.
they're literally
The
hitting
average not
everything,
quite
and if
where
I
he
throw that
wants
high
it, down in
curveball,
the
even if it's out of the
220s.
zone, they're hitting
4 home
every
runs
time.
and
Like, what the
25
fuck? That's
driven
one of my
in.
main pitches.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box.
I
He showed
can't
me
believe
a
that
lot
very
right
first
there
guy
by
got a
going
hit,
after
and
the
then
next
like 3
hitter
batters
and
later he gets
striking
a
him
home
out
run.
on
Like, what
only
the
3
fuck?
pitches.
No balls and a strike to count.
What a debut.
Swinging
And now I'm
strike,
just
and now it's
smoking
0-2.
everybody all of a sudden. Like,
Some
what
guys
the
have no
fuck?
trouble
Like, that was
hitting
some
with 2 strikes,
scripted
and some
ass
guys never want to
bullshit.
get there. Let's see the approach
I'm
right here. I'd
sorry,
like to
but
see him.
come on.
Swing and
Now
a
they're
miss.
just missing
That
everything.
retires the
Yeah,
side, and
that was
that will do
scripted
it.
bullshit. Your very
So
first pro
just the
game.
one hit
I bet
in
it
the
does
inning,
that
but
every
it's a
time.
home run that pushes him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half
What
of
the
inning number
fuck?
2. The O's
Yeah,
lead this
because I
thing
remember my
1-0.
movement pitcher, when I got him to the majors, I remember the same thing happened in the very first game, but it wasn't a home run. They wouldn't swing unless it was in the zone.
Nolan.
Because with movement, like, you're breaking in and out of the zone the whole time. And so it plays off of whatever type of pitcher you chose. 'Cause that is ridiculous. Like, very first fucking inning. Home run and a hit. First run I've allowed in my career. Like, what the fuck?
First delivery to him on the way. Now a
That
bunt
really
attempt here.
makes me sad.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
They better get a
He
run
tried
off
the
that.
surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base.
Next to
There
hit
we
will
go.
be the
Now we're back
pitcher,
in the
Dylan Bundy.
No, I
We
ain't
are
throwing
all
with
set
you.
to begin
Because
the
that's the
third
other
inning
thing.
in
I
this
started
one.
out just throwing whatever
First
he was
pitch of the
calling,
at-bat.
and boom, home run. Like, what the fuck?
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back
See,
swinging
now they're
the
just,
bats
they
again
can't hit
with a
shit.
chance
Like,
to
that was
capitalize
totally
and even
scripted.
extend this
It had
current
to
lead.
have been.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a
Yeah.
miss as he picks up yet another strikeout.
nice,
6 of them
MLB.
already. And there's
Real
one
nice.
gone in the inning.
Man, you didn't learn nothing from 2K about scripting games?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Carrasco. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, I was really hoping the first run I gave up would be
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control.
I mean, that was so
0-2.
scripted that, like,
Carrasco
now I feel
hits
like none of
right-handed
this really
pitching
matters.
very
Like,
well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power.
That was
You'll see a lot
horrible.
of line drives and ground balls from him in
I'm
these
going to go back and
situations.
watch that later.
Yeah, I
I'll
almost
stop
think he has
saying
too
anything.
good of hand-eye coordination.
I literally,
Matty.
like,
Sometimes
I'm sitting
maybe
trying to
just
think about it. I don't
attacks
think
that
they
pitch
swung
that's
at anything
not
that
there
was,
to do
that was in
major
the zone.
damage with,
Or, like,
but
and
could
didn't
just drive
hit
it up
it.
the middle the other way.
Yeah, they
and take
fouled
his
it off a
knock, and
lot,
that's what he's
but
been
I don't
able
think
to do.
they missed anything in the zone. I think it was literally just waiting
Into
for
the
them
box
to hit
now,
one.
J.J. Hardy. As he gets a
Because now they're
good
just like,
curveball
this is
here to
regular.
start
This
the
feels
at-bat.
like he
It's strike
usually
one.
pitches.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7
Yeah,
down,
so I don't
2
know
to
what-
go.
Behind 0-2 now.
We're just going to forget that happened.
And a check swing. Did he go around?
So for the fact that it's on
No,
a
sits the
freaking
first
stat
base
line
umpire.
now,
It's ball
damn it.
1.
That's garbage. I'm so tempted to, like, I think I will make another
Inside
save. Like
and a hair low.
I'll
It's 2
when
balls
I
and
save
2
this
strikes.
game after I
Hey,
get
I
done
appreciate
playing,
the fact that he's
I'll save it
making
over
him throw
another
a few
save,
pitches.
and that way I can
Most
go
of
back.
his teammates
I
have
want
been
to try and
hacking
play
at
this
everything
over
that comes
again
their
and see
way.
if it does the exact same thing. That was nuts.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I've just been throwing stuff
And he
now.
gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Wow, you're just reaching all over the place, aren't you?
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up
Now, this is the
strikeouts
Nolan
left and right,
Ryan
but what's really impressive to me,
that
he
I
hasn't
remember,
walked
just
anyone
making
either.
guys look
He's just
stupid.
pounding the zone. His stuff is
Keep
dirty
swinging
today.
at it. Don't you know I throw basic shit?
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo.
Run it in.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus
I think he'll
far.
fall for the... I leave it higher, but I cut it out. Oh,
Swung out
he
and
still
missed,
went for it.
outclassed by that fastball for a
That
strike.
was a really bad pitch. Like, oh, you know what I need
And
to
a
do?
step
I'll go
off.
curveball outside and then fastball in on his hands. If he misses the curveball, he won't stand a chance on it.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass
that's
and
what I'm
misses.
talking
That's
about.
strike 2.
That's what you want.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh,
Fouled
wow.
off.
I really didn't think he'd be able to catch that.
The 1-2
Wow, he's got me off now. I don't know. See if that'll
is a
work.
wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's
I
10
expect him to hit that
strikeouts for him
fastball.
now, and I'll tell you,
The
he
hell?
could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
That is kind of dirty to go fastball.
Digging in
curveball,
for his
fastball.
second at-bat, Adam Jones. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Watch this thing just
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side and
Oh
order.
my God,
And against the middle of the order, too.
It's like none of the setup pitches are working. Like I'm just getting them with random
The
shit.
next
I'm not-
0-2.
None of my setups are working. Like the curveball is, but that
There's a
changeup, they're just
high
destroying.
pop-up. Freeman is there. And that
I think it's because
retires
it's
the
my
side.
3rd pitch. I've started noticing that like your primary pitch
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles.
is like
Score
the most
remains
accurate
2-1.
pitch you have. No matter what it is, even if you throw the knuckleball, your primary pitch is your most accurate pitch. And then your secondary pitch seems to be like, if you're a movement pitcher, it'll have the most movement. If you're a power
Digging
pitcher,
in to try it
it
again.
seems to be like
Chris
the one with the
Davis.
most like
He'll
zip.
start off
And, like,
the
it's
5th in
your
this one.
strikeout pitch.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it's
last
weird how they
at-bat,
set it
Manny,
up.
he
And
turned
then
that
the 3rd
fastball
pitch,
on. He
kinda
didn't hit it
whatever,
a ton. He
is
didn't hit it a
garbage,
country mile,
whatever
but
it is.
hey, listen, a home run
That's
is
why I
a
have
home
the
run.
change up there and then the curveball on square, and it seems like it gets better from there. Like the square button, which is my curveball, tends to get a little bit better. It feels like a better pitch than the change up. And then if I put anything on R1, like a cutter or something like that, that thing will destroy. I don't, and it's like that with any setup. It doesn't
First
matter what
offering on
pitches
its
you
way.
use. It's just what pitches on that button
Just a tick behind for a
is how
strike.
the AI responds
I'm surprised
to
we're
it.
seeing so many late swings on
And you can look at this
fastballs.
too. When you
If
create a
there's
new
one
player,
rule of thumb
it
in the
automatically
game,
like
get
gives
to the heat.
3 different sets of numbers to your pitches.
Big
They
swing and a
don't all
miss at the
start out
fastball, and he's
equal.
behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this.
I
He's
get
leaving
it. They were
nothing
trying to
the
go for like a
imagination. Come
realism
and
type
get him
thing,
some.
but
And he struck him
it
out.
doesn't make any sense
And
because
there's
like if you're a
strikeout
power
number
pitcher, then
11
you would
in the ball
already
game.
like
I
that
think
would
we're
probably be
starting to
like
see
the
the
only thing you
frustration
did was
mount
like
from
throw
this
100 mile an
offense.
hour fastballs.
It's been a
You
pretty
wouldn't have
dominant
any
performance on the
movement or anything
mound.
like that.
And these
They don't
hitters
start
have
you
had
like
no
that.
answer
You can
for
choose power
anything
pitcher,
he's
but
throwing
you're
up
still
there.
only going to start
That
out with
will
like
wear on you if
65
it lasts
miles.
throughout
And a
most of the
movement pitcher
game
starts with
like
60.
it has
So
here.
it's like you still start out with nothing.
In now, Jonathan Scope. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Toying with
This
him.
guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket.
That is a deadly ass pitch, but
it
wouldn't do nothing in
like
the first and second
for him in the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
They were just hitting everything.
Now in the box, Caleb Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another chance? Nolan Ryan. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Oh shit, he's swinging for the fences. It's home run time, baby. It's home run. You got one on me?
The first pitch.
Home run time.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Trying to fucking force him on my hands.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
That was the swing right there.
Well, that's his first major league hit.
What the hell?
There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment.
I gave up my first home
listen,
run
hits are
and
hard
got my
to come
first
by,
major
Matt.
league hit.
I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey,
out the way,
I still remember.
Digging
that
in the
ERA
switch
to it
hitter,
actually has
Dylan
numbers
Bundy.
on it.
He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler.
Wow, you and me just
Here's the
walking right
pitch.
up, huh? Climb the ladder.
And he fouls this one off.
Probably would have had him if I hadn't. Yeah, dude's just like old school as hell.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short.
That should have been in the dirt.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Joel Carrasco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score.
That was a bad call. That was a really bad call.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Wow. Boy, he just looks locked.
This is that same fucking
right
dude too. Is the guy
His
that got
numbers
the hit
in
on
recent games have been very good.
Is he really
those
just
were
that
2
beast?
stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Why does that keep coming off so fucking low?
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a
I
perfect
swear
situation
it's forcing
with a
it.
3-1
It
count.
doesn't.
You have a chance to do some damage.
It's,
You know
and
you're
it's
getting
this
a
guy
guaranteed
too.
fastball.
It does not feel like I'm.
Fastball
Like my
is
button
taken for
release
a
is
strike, and
perfect.
he runs
I
it
know where I'm
full,
hitting
3 and
at.
2.
And when I'm throwing that changeup,
Well,
it's
that's for
releasing
sure going
really
to be
low.
a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
See,
Struck
there
him
it
out
is.
and make it
What the hell?
14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working.
I'm
All of his
not
pitches,
having a good
great
first
command,
major
great
game.
location, and the big key with 2 strikes.
I mean, I know
he's
technically, yeah,
attacking
he's
the
having a
zone.
pretty damn good game, but doesn't feel very good, man. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be quite as good as the being in Double-A because skill gap, but still.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I'm telling you, every strikeout pitch I have, there's just
and a fastball just a bit high.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Ryan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
We got 2 outs.
First pitch on its way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 4-1.
I'm just going to go stand over here. Oh, Jesus.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The pitch. In there, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a
real
real
it's just that one guy. Like,
hitting in baseball
I'm having a problem with that,
A lot of guys
dude.
think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
2 gone in the inning now. Here's Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
Holy shit. You don't like that curveball, do you?
Now a sweet little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning.
Can't believe he was actually
3 down
looking
for the
for
Orioles.
it.
They trail it 4-1.
That's the only way they'll hit it if it's outside. They got to be looking for it. So after I got him with that first one, he was like, yeah, come on, do it again.
Here's Chris Davis now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been
this is the guy that homered on
out of
me.
the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Dirty.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's up.
Him up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and he brings it in
Pop
for
him
the
out,
second
ground
out
him
of the
out,
inning.
foul him out, come out.
Stepping into the box, Caleb Joseph. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, high and loose.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Freeman
First
is there to
baseman
make the
putting
catch,
in
and
work
the side
today.
is retired. 1, 2, 3 go
Get him,
the Orioles.
Freeman.
And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready now for Baltimore, Bruno Curry. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing the bat. First pitch on its way.
Walking this dude. Fuck you.
And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the line. Freeman's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here.
That runner four-seamer, man. I'm going to get a ground out every time.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and
guy.
stepping in, Joel Carrasco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You throw what you call,
Ready
man,
to
but he
deliver.
gets a hit,
Here's
I'm
the
gonna
first
throw.
pitch.
I'll never throw what you call again.
Strike 1 to start
Man,
the at-bat.
he's already scaring me.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And he just nailed that runner that was dropping, and he hit me to throw him in a high.
Up in the zone a bit, but
man.
a strike 0-2.
Oh, I can't even see what you're asking me to throw, dude. Seems like putting it real well, because I think this dude's gonna hit it.
Strike
Oh, look at that!
19 strikeouts for him now.
Yeah, you can get mad, bro.
Yet another
Whatever.
strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his
Go
favorite
sit down.
victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Standing in now, J.J. Hardy. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hardy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And it's 1-1.
Oh, that was a really good curveball.
2 out, nobody on.
He's looking for the fastball.
Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now.
A great case of a manager sticking
Get him,
up for his
coach.
pitcher right
Get
there
him.
and giving that umpire an
Now I gotta try
earful.
and
He didn't
smoke
get
this
that
dude
pitch
to
called
get
the way he
bad.
wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's
he's
mind
looking.
to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline
See if I can
pitches
set
start
up
to go
good.
his pitcher's way.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is
Looking.
over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2
Looking.
hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Nolan Ryan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
What a
For
game.
more, make your way
What
on
a
over to
game.
theshownation.com.
Gave up my first run
The
in my
final
very
line score
first
for our
run.
ball game
That
tonight
hurts.
for the victorious Anthony.
But that's alright. It is what it is. There's our first game. That's going to do it for us. Sandman out.